Hello, everybody. I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We're in Budds Creek, Maryland, at Maryland International Raceway, and I got a couple $1,000s to give away. Are you ready to play at home? Let's see if our contestants are. Huey Hughes.
That's it.
Gretna, Virginia.
Big city of Gretna.
What's Gretna known for?
Me being there? No, not a whole lot. They got a subway.
Sounds good. Joe Jones, Lost Creek, Virginia.
The creek got lost after Prohibition.
After Prohibition. Sounds good, buddy. Thanks for coming out. And a man that's no stranger to Prohibition because we don't talk about Prohibition in Tyler, Texas. Texas Chassis Works, my partner, Ken Herring. How you doing, Ken?
Good, good.
Weather dipped down a little bit in the 60s.
It's about 78 and you got your jacket on. It's good, though.
Thank you very much. And, of course, Paige Simpson, our car wrangler, she's got the tough job bringing up all these ornery drivers. Now, you guys know how the show works. Not only are you playing against each other, you're playing against the man. Think you got a shot?
I think we do.
Let's meet our first driver. Looks like a supercharged Celica. What do we got there, Ken?
I'm not sure yet.
What's your name?
Tim Douglas.
Tim, thanks for opening the show.
Thank you for having us.
We're all kind of a little blind. Car sounds good, but what is it?
95 Celica.
Good job. He got one finally.
Tell me about it.
Different body style, that's all. 427.
Yep.
454 D-stroke, 13-1.
Sounds good. Huey.
Kind of horsepower.
6-something.
Joe.
Any power adders?
All motor.
And Scary Ken Harry.
Round tube car?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for opening up, buddy.
I'd like to say,
No,
I wanted to say hi to my wife and kids. Appreciate you helping all. And this is all from my niece, Stephanie, who we lost 2 years ago. We love you and we miss you, girl.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate that. All right. Here we go. Starting off the show. Got a little tiny chili. So me and my 303 pounds, got, I'm well insulated. Huey, what's your excuse? Tell me about yourself.
Painting contractor, commercial, industrial.
Okay.
Do a little of that. I'm a doctor on the side.
Yeah, good.
I'm a dentist.
You're a dentist on the side?
Work for NASA.
Okay. So you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You finished the 9th or 10th grade?
9th. I finished 9th.
Good. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 885. Joe with an 845. And Huey says, nah, I don't think this Celica is going to do that well with a 967.
It's an import. They call me the Cobra. I might strike at any time.
Hey, Brett, you can go home. We won't need you tonight.
Well, here we go, folks. Opening up the show. Might be our fastest Celica, folks.
Looks like a 967.
I think I'm in trouble.
On the funny edition of Pastime.
I think we're going to be a little shallow now. By a mile.
A 1017, the doctor slash astronaut slash Dr. Huey.
Can I put this in my wallet now?
No. Dr. Huey sitting on $100. Joe sitting on 0. Ken sitting on 0. Let's meet our next driver.
You didn't see it coming. I used to race snowmobiles in Texas.
What's your name?
Joe Matthews.
Joe, it got a little chilly. I didn't know it was going to snow.
It's coming.
Tell me about your snowmobile.
It's 1108 cc, about 260 horse.
Okay, Huey.
Always race it on pavement?
Yes.
Joe.
How many passes have you made?
Probably has 100 passes on it.
Ken Herring.
Any nitrous on it?
No.
Okay.
What's the weight capacity on that thing? Think I can go down?
Sure.
All right, afterwards, you might have to give me a lesson. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Here we go. Snowmobile. $100 pass. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Joe?
I'm an IT specialist from Lost Creek, West Virginia. I'm here with my lovely wife, Sherry, and my daughters, Sarah and Lawyer.
Awesome.
Now, this used to be my home track back in the 90s, so it's good to be back.
You lived in a van down by the track.
Right. Right.
What'd you race?
63 Chevy 2.
Very nice.
With a 406. It was a nice little car.
All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with a 1020. Joe with an 11 flat, and Huey with an 1133.
No burnout.
Snowmobile run here on Pastime. shift.
Dang, it's still run 11.
1184. Well, I think that would have been me, but I'll hand it over to Huey. Bam! Cash is good.
I put this in my wallet with my other ones.
My flight instructor, Dr. Huey, sitting on $200. Joe and Ken sitting on 0. We got a lot more passes, guy. Let's bring up our next driver.
Oh boy, I never know how fast these Model Ts are.
Probably about a 1450.
What's your name?
David Hyman,
David, tell me about your Model T?
Model A,
Model A, excuse me.
1930, 383 stroker motor, power glide.
Huey,
What size tire on it?
14, 15, 32,
Big Joe,
What size carburetor?
825,
Ken Herring.
What's the thing weigh?
2575 with me in it.
Perfect.
How much horsepower are you making?
About 585.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Oh yes,
Thank you, buddy.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right, folks, this is the last of our $100 passes. Both Huey and Joe are already locked in. Quick on the trigger.
They teach us to be quick at NASA.
Ken Herring locked in. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 995, Joe with the 912, and Huey with the 1052. All right, here we go.
Gonna miss a shift or something.
That's a big block.
Here we go, folks. Let's watch this pass. Small block, my rear end.
Yeah, that thing's pumping. I'll take that, boys.
A 989, Huey, no. Joe, no. Ken, yes.
I'm gonna take that.
Boom, of course you are. Small block.
No sweep for him. Only sweeping he's gonna be doing is.
Hey, remember behind you. Remember.
That's why I'm way down here.
Ken Herring sitting on $100. Joe sitting on 0. And the Cobra, Huey, sitting on $200. Folks, don't go anywhere. Round 2's coming up. The jack is going up. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up to $200 a pass. Let's meet our next driver.
Now that sounds more like a small block.
We've moved from style to class when you bring the Monte Carlos on. Classy looking Monte Carlo.
Thank you.
Tell me about it. What's your name?
Mark McLeod.
Tell me about it.
It's a 1988 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS, big block Chevrolet, turbo 400, Ford 9-inch rear.
Huey.
Any power adders?
No, sir.
He said, Huey, don't embarrass him. He doesn't need it. Joe.
You said it was a big block. How many cubes?
572.
Ken Herring.
What carburetor?
It's got 1150 quick fuel.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Here we go. Wow, look at you, the snake. I mean, the Cobra. Huey's already locked in.
Yeah.
Joe's locked in.
Changing that to Viper.
Viper. all right.
Viper's quicker than a Cobra.
Snake of a different color.
We'll Google that for in a minute. Let's take a look at those times. Everybody's locked in. A 930 for Ken Herring. Joe with a 993 and Huey with a 947. Wow.
Right in the middle.
Kind of a mini burnout there. Mini burnout.
That was an awfully quiet 572.
It's electric.
You're awfully quiet down there.
The comic relief's all up on stage. I can actually just be normal. Well, here we go, folks. Monte Carlo.
Come on down here.
Bam! A 906, Huey, no. Joe, no. Ken, yes. Boom!
I put my decimal in the wrong place, I think.
Huey sitting on $200. Joe sitting on
The big goose egg.
the big goose egg. Ken Herring back in first place, sitting on $300. Let's meet our next drivers.
Ooh, Duster and a Camaro.
Red one and a pink one.
Well, there went your question.
Okay, Joe and Huey, you've watched the show, correct?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
coming up next?
The combo round.
Very nice, Joe. Now, Joe, I'm going to bring up 2 drivers. You're going to have to give me one combined time, and you get to ask only one question to one driver. I like you, Joe.
Maybe I'm on the wrong side of this based on my score.
You might be. Let's meet our drivers.
Good.
Come on over here, guys. What's your name?
Jim Williams.
Jim. Thanks for coming out, buddy.
Thank you.
Tell me about your car, Jim.
1981 Camaro. It's got a tube chassis, a 383 Chevy Stroker motor, 2-speed power glide, and a Ford 9-inch rear.
Thank you, Big Jim. What's your name?
Ben Snopper.
Thanks, Ben. Tell me about your car, Ben.
It's a 70 Duster. It's got a 451 cubic inch Chrysler motor, 456 gears, and a 727 transmission.
All right, Huey, Ben or Jim?
Jim, you running any power adders on it?
No, sir.
Joe, Ben or Jim?
Ben, what's the weight of the car?
2,500 pounds.
Ken Herring, Ben or Jim?
Ben, at Indy headed?
Yep.
Okay.
Who's going to win the race?
Don't know.
Who knows? We'll see.
Shake hands and come out swinging, gentlemen. All right, here we go. Combo round. One combined time, gentlemen. Look at you.
Brett, can I hold the cash? I mean, give me some love, man. I got nothing here.
He's the first one we've had ask for it.
Well, I mean, if you're going to ask for it, young man.
Yeah, let him hold it.
Sweet.
Well, at least we know.
We'll hold mine too.
Yeah, I never ever do this except every time, but no one's ever asked for the cash like you, so man.
Maybe this will give me a little luck.
Huey is locked in.
Sweet smell of green.
Joe is locked in. And okay, Ken is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. The combo round, $200 pass. Ken Herring with an 1870. Joe with a 1923, and Huey with an 1870.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I know who won that one.
I guess I'm out of my league.
Good thing I didn't take very
so
long.
Huey, what we're going to do is after this pass, if it comes down to you or Ken with that 1870, we'll find out who had the quicker reaction time.
Cobra.
Here we go, folks. The burnout's never live.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Here we go, folks. Pass time, combo round, only on speed.
What happened over here? Something happened over on the right side. Yeah, I think it's you, dude. Yeah, look at you.
I love it.
A 2060, so that means Big Joe, you get to keep the
Finally in the
cash.
game. Yes, sir.
Cash is good.
Yes, it is.
You feeling all right?
Little love. I just got some tingle on that one. I like it.
Huey sitting on $200. Joe just joined the game, sitting on $200. Ken Herring sitting on $300. Let's meet the last of our $200 passes. Another Camaro coming up here.
Hey, Brett, can I hold the money?
Not no, but hell no. What's your name?
Marty Brown.
Marty, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Tell me about your car.
68 Camaro, big block Chevy. It's a street car. We drive it on the street a little bit.
Huey.
How often you take it to the track?
Maybe once a month.
Joe.
How big is the big block?
565.
Ken Herring.
Indianapolis.
One kit.
Fogger or Blake?
Fogger, 250.
You ready to make a pass?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out. All right, gentlemen. Last of our $200 passes, and we get into the big cashola. Huey and Joe already locked in. Ken Herring locked in with a little jump there, like a little electronic shock. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 840, Joe with a 943, and Huey with an 888.
I'm slow man on the totem pole again.
Well, it might be good. It worked for you last time.
Ooh, respectable. Huey, if you win this pass, I want to see a little money dance. You want to be on the show, folks? SpeedTV.com or my producer's email right across right now below me. Come on, be a part of history. He's purging a little nitrous. An 853.
Take it down to the Cobra and then bring it back. No, not.
Boom! You're gonna dance anyways, Huey.
Woo! Oh, that's enough. Stop.
Ken Herring sitting on $500. Joe sitting on $200. And Huey, the dancing NASA dentist, sitting on $200. Folks, this past time we're getting into round number 3. That means the cheddar is getting better. Come on back. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 3. We got a real good race going on. We got a real good fans out in the crowd. Let's meet our next driver.
It's easy.
Falcon.
It's got a snorkel. Falcon. What's your name?
Rob Robertson.
Rob, you look real serious.
21 years of doing this.
21 years in? Okay. All right. Well, then, Rob, I'm going to be real serious with you. Tell me about your ride.
It's an 85 two-chassis Camaro. Power glide, 4.9-inch.
Sounds good. Huey.
What size motor's in it?
540.
Joe.
Rear gear, 411.
Ken Herring.
Indianapolis.
No.
Okay.
You ready to make a serious pass for us?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
21 years. Here we go. Doc, let's see how you do. Joe, Ken Herring is locked in quick. Joe is locked in. We're just waiting on NASA's own, the Cobra, Huey. He's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. An 8:21 for Ken Herring. Joe with the 9:15 and with the 3:20. I mean a 9:42. I mean a 9:42. 1, 2, 3. All right. Respectable.
I might have missed this one.
I think we're going to get a fast time here, Ken.
I hope so.
I hope not.
Never satisfied.
That's true.
Here we go. Straight as an arrow.
Good job,
907.
Joe.
Show me
Where's
that.
the dance, Joe?
That's enough. That's enough.
Cash is good. The Cobra, Huey sitting on $200. Big Joe sitting on $500. Ken sitting on $500. You know, if you get this last pass, which is worth $300 in this round, three-way tie.
That's what we ought to do.
All right, let's see. Huey, what kind of car is that?
That's a Ford Fairlane 500.
Wow.
What's your name?
Robbie Welch.
How you doing, Rob? Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Fairlane?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
I've had it 25 years, a 66 Ford Fairlane, small block Windsor, a C4 trans, 9-inch rear.
Cobra.
How many horsepower?
About 630 at the flywheel.
Joe.
Any power outers?
No, actually aspirated.
Ken Herring.
How big is the camshaft?
It's like a 698 roller.
All right.
You ready to make a pass?
Yes, sir.
Give me a pound. All right, buddy, here we go. All serious, hands in the pocket. Says, you know what? I'm a professional. Last of our $300 passes could get a three-way time. Ken Herring is already locked in.
How do I delete it and go back?
Go back. Oh, did you put in the wrong number or what?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
For real?
no, I just changed my mind.
okay.
I saw what Joe put in and I changed my mind.
Nice. I think we need to extend these side rails a little bit here.
Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. 10:16 for Ken Herring. Joe with an 11:14.
Look at us all around the
It was
wow.
a 19:19. No, I mean a 9:19 Huey.
It's like a low 9.
Sure sounds good.
Sure does.
Good looking car. Let's see what we can do here. Robbie Welch, Fred's Auto. $300 pass. Looking for a three-way tie. Bam! Let's see if we can pick it up on the big end. Started out nice. A 10:21. Where am I going? Not Huey, not Joe.
Oh, me.
The master comedian.
All right, Huey, I'm dependent on you now.
Ken sitting on $800. Joe sitting on $500. And Huey sitting on $200.
No, you don't want to go home with just $200.
We don't want to go home yet either, but we got to pay the piper. Go say hello to our sponsors, but it's coming down to the final pass. It's pass time. Make sure you come back. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into our final pass. It's worth $500, and that's going to make someone $2,000. So let's do the math. Huey the Snake, give me a little pound. Huey, you had a good time?
Oh, yeah, great.
You can add something to your resume.
Yeah.
No, I just mean, Huey sitting on $200. If you win this $500, it puts you at $700. Does not put you over the top. If you win this pass, you make your buddy Ken Herring win, actually. Joe, give me a little pound, buddy. Joe, you're respectable. You stayed in it to the end. $500.
Hey, it's not over yet.
No, you win this $500, puts you to $1,000.
You win.
You get to laugh at both of them.
Sweet.
Ken Herring. I don't need, after 85 shows, I don't need to tell you what you need to do.
Quit talking. Let's go.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up our last pass of the night. Look at that, Ken.
That's nice.
Oh, it is nice. Remember our little deal anyway.
Hey, man, thanks for coming out.
Glad to be here.
You're going to make someone $2,000.
Oh,
You in
stand
the car. What's your name?
Do I get a cut?
You bet.
Absolutely.
I'm Kevin Banks.
Kevin, tell me about that Corvette. 64?
63.
63 Corvette.
Just a stock numbers matching car, you know.
That's good.
63 tube chassis car, mild steel, 2,400 pounds, 26 with me in it, 500 inch, awesome engines.
All right. Huey, the Cobra.
Some gasoline.
Just gas.
Joe.
Any nitrous?
No nitrous, all motor.
Ken Herring.
How many passes you made with that car?
I've had it about 4 years.
All right, cool.
Just had a few.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks a lot,
Appreciate
man.
it. All right, have a good pass. Here we go. Huey and Joe, you had a good time?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me out.
Little tougher than it looks like at home when you're sitting at home with a tasty beverage.
Yeah, there's a lot going on around you, so hard to focus.
Ken Herring already locked in.
Every time I watch a rerun, I can win.
Every time I watch, I lose again.
All right, folks, everyone is locked in. Let's take a look at these final times of the night. Ken Herring with an 8:35, Joe with an 8:62, and Huey,
It's on now, brother.
the Cobra, with a 9:12.
Good job, Huey.
You like a little of that? Get you out of there.
There we go.
No problem.
Huey, there's a reason you got $200 down
Hey,
there.
Ken, can you and I switch places?
Somebody's winning $2,000.
Come on.
Is it going to be one of the Bald brothers, or is it going home to Tyler, Texas?
God, it's just like an 862 to me.
Rolling.
Yes.
An 848! An 848!
It's me. Barely.
Oh, man.
By one. By one.
By one! Bam!
That's not right.
Damn, that was close right there.
By 1/100th of a second. Big Joe, Big Huey, I'm sorry. You know what you got to do? You got to hand over the cash
I don't even know where
to the man. Folks, it's fast time. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. I'm Brett Wagner for Paige Simpson, for Ken Herring from Budds Creek, Maryland. We'll see you next time.
Man,
That's as close as we've had.
Really?
At the end, yeah. 100th.
Hey, I made history.